There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
Copy Me Radio.
Yo, what up? Good evening. It's Sunday, which can only mean one of two things. You either overslept and you forgot to go to the church, or it's time for Copy Me Radio.
Copy Me Radio. Josh just woke up in time for Copy Me Radio.
Fantastic. So, as always, we play music and talk nonsense for a whole 2 hours. We were going to do it for 7, and then we decided that was too long. We said, how about doing it for 4 minutes? And we said that was too short. But 2 hours seems to be just about the right amount of time. Just about the right time. Because I always lag in the last half hour of the show. I don't know if you've noticed this, but last half hour of the show, I'm always kind of like, done now. Done. Let's finish. So...
What a liar.
Maybe what we'll start to do is drop it down to an hour and a half. Yes. And just to keep you all on your toes, we're not going to tell you when we're broadcasting. We'll just suddenly turn up and you won't even know when we're on, because that's the way that we like to keep you guessing.
Straight up. Keep them guessing, man.
Absolutely.
Get them coming back for more. Always, always.
Right, okay, but let's have a look. Social media links, well, they're all over there. You can see, because they're literally listed from top to bottom, starting with the wonderful Facebook and finishing with the Rumble. And indeed ways you can connect with us. But as always, Maz, the best place to get in touch, of course.
The one and only Discord chat, yes.
Indeed. And what we like about the Discord chat is because we call it Discord, and also Discord call it Discord.
True.
Yes.
Wondrous thing, you know. I don't know how they figured that out all the way away from us,
yes.
You know, but many ideas have been stolen from this program.
It's true. It's true. I have to say what I do enjoy about the Discord is the fact that you can interact with us in real times. So Agent X might say something like, "Hello, Bellends." Maz would say, yes, we are, for some god-known reason. However, I do believe there's 2 L's in Bellends.
That would be ever critical.
You've almost spelt it like Belinda. So hello, Belins. Is what you've done, you see. But if you did Bell apostrophe ends, then it would be hello, Bell ends.
That would be, yes, I agree with that English version of it.
Yes. So there you go.
The colloquialisms of the Mother Kingdomistan.
Yes, absolutely. Right, okay. Thanks, guys. Bellends from me and Tams. Haha, lol. That's Joss. Hello, Joss. He's watching us. Where are you watching us? Are you on YouTube? Yeah, Joss is over on YouTube.
Yeah, he's
watching
on YouTube. He's on YouTube. I hooked that back up. I got all the strikes taken care of, and back to piss him off.
Fantastic. Well, something we are very good at doing is pissing off YouTube.
True.
That's for sure.
YouTube, Umga.
Although I saw
Microsoft.
I saw a man the other day inserting things into his body on YouTube in medical science. That's allowed, apparently. I want to play a bit of music, and all of a sudden, Jesus, goes out to get you.
Things
you know?
coming out of him. Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. Right, okay, we're going to play some music to start with whilst we figure out what the rest of the show is going to be about. It will probably be about me, and if not, it will most likely be about Maz. One of the two.
Time, it's time to get real. Damn, she know the time, it's time to get real. Damn, she know the time, it's time to get real. Do it now. 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 Damn, she know the time. 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 Damn, she know the time.
DJ Joker.
Do it now. Do it now.
You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix. DJ Joker. DJ Joker.
Well, I'm having fun, even if nobody else is. Yeah, a little bit dark. Little bit dark. Don't care. I love it when I find like a repository. Is that the right word? Repository of
Repository.
Yeah, of stuff that I like, and I like this. Yep, there's a couple of people looking at us on YouTube. Hello, YouTube people. Hello. Welcome to our show. Maz is typing away feverishly in hacker language.
The coded tongue.
Yes.
I don't know, you were listening to a couple of hours of that in the hospital, you know?
Actually, I gotta say, you asked me what we've been up to this week, and it started to slip my mind, but I went to one of those quiz night things where you turn up.
Quiz night?
Yeah, and they ask questions, and this will make you giggle. Here's a giggly story for you.
Wow.
So, one of the questions was, what Ridley Scott film, directed by Ridley Scott, is surrounded by androids that malfunction? And I answered Alien, because Ridley Scott directed Alien, and there was a robot type android thing that malfunctioned. But no.
Yeah.
The answer to the question they were looking for was actually Blade Runner, which
no, I don't know. I would rather accept your answer.
Well, I would as well, because then I would have won, but I didn't. I came third instead.
Wow.
Basically, and here's the punchline. The evening before, I was watching, you'll never guess, Blade Runner. That's right.
Blade Runner.
The Ridley Scott film that's about some stuff that, malfunction a lot.
Yeah.
And this noise...
Wow. Wow. I actually really enjoyed that right now. That's pretty wild.
Anyway, this is the sound my brain made after they told me the correct answer. Hang on. Yep, that's right. I just flatlined.
Wow.
D4 damager, power to the people's back once again. More the renegade master. D4 damage with the ill behavior. You're no good boy, don't need nobody, don't need no one, that's no good for me. You're no good boy, don't need nobody, don't need no one, that's no good for me.
The memes in the chat on Discord are just as always hilarious and make me giggle when perhaps they shouldn't really make me giggle because political correctness.
It all depends on what you giggle at, sir.
All of the things that are wrong.
There you go, see? That's a very giggleable subject, everything that is wrong. We know how that is, right? It's not our first rodeo, sire. But again, you will never convince me that people who dress like this just want to be left alone.
What, like that? True.
Truly. Truly. I mean, it begs the question, what were you thinking when you woke up today? I want to be fabulous!
Come and check out my face.
Get some RuPaul on it.
Okay, I think we're going housey now. Housey is the way we're going. House music. Which is why I'm playing the Bee Gees.
Always works best. Bee Gees had a house. Alright, a very nice one, sir.
I bet they also played music in that house, therefore making house
music. There you go, house music. Boom.
That's where that comes from.
Truly. I wonder what was the house music of the Beethovenish age.
Probably some guy in the streets playing spoons, if I had to guess.
Clickety clack, clickety click clack.
Yeah.
I can see that. I think
so. I think that is legit. If you're going to do something, that's the thing to do, isn't it?
Truly. Shows a man's talents, I say.
Yes,
play the spoons, you say? My goodness, what a difficult instrument.
But if you do show your spoons in public, you can get arrested for that as well.
I've heard that in some countries. Yes.
They don't look upon it kindly.
Your spoons are hanging out of your trousers, huh?
How dare you? How dare you bring your spoons in here?
How dare you?
There we go.
How dare you steal my childhood? and blow smoke up my ass. How dare you?
Indeed. Speaking of blowing smoke up people's asses, this next track is called Fetish. It's by Del Howard. These things are totally unrelated, but hey, when an opportunity presents itself, you gotta roll with it.
Grab for the gusto, bro. Grab for... Yep. I'm just thankful once I could be of service.
Get down 'cause I'm here to flow. Like this. Like this. Like this. Get down like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this.
All right, I'll do the voiceover for that one because it has tickled me just a little bit.
Now I see it.
Here we go.
Like this.
Arr, these beats are so hard I hurt myself. There you go.
Arr.
You can snip that, make that your ringtone. In fact, you
There
can
you go.
or you could do this one. Arr, your phone is ringing. Better be answering that, my babber. Answer it now. Your phone be ringing. It's probably someone you know.
Truly.
I'm good at stuff like that.
Yes, you are. See, this you know, but you know, oh man, that was awesome last. No, I don't know about that. 18 years later, no, I don't know about that. Remember that? Yeah. Wasn't it? No, not really.
Remember that thing that
you
happened
just-
17 years ago? Ooh, bit dodgy.
Hey man, I don't know about you, but I was legal 17 years ago.
Wow, that's incredible. UK border control. That's awesome. You mean we've actually put a gate up? Because we haven't fucking got one at the moment.
Gate, no fence. Yeah. The gate is up and it's closed. Right, do not walk around this gate.
There's a big sign at the channel just basically says, "Come on in."
Yeah. So like on McDonald's, you know, 16 million served.
Just take off your shoes, just put them there, and just come on in. The more, the merrier is what I say.
Take off your shoes, just wipe your feet. Jesus. The French doing more for the borders. I don't know. I saw a couple places in France. I took a voyeuristic voyage.
A voyeuristic voyage.
Voyeuristic voyage
in Veganville.
Camera.
Voyeuristic voyage
Yes.
with a vegan.
I don't know if she was, but she might have been. But man, the French, boy, they're fucked, man. They're fucked.
I got to tell you though, I mean, I'd call out the bullshit on this. There was a photographic opportunity this week where a Frenchman stabbed a boat indiscriminately.
Yes, I was gonna say something about that too. Yes.
He was
Savage
all like,
the boat.
I do not like the boat. I am going to slash the boat. Slashy. Did you get that?
420 people on it drowned.
Yeah. Well, in 2 feet of water, they just stood up and walked back
Yeah,
to the beach.
because they are desert people. We don't know how to swim. Like, what the hell, man?
June, Arrakis, desert planet. We have never seen the sea.
There you go, man. There you go.
I have a French
Yeah, you
one
know
for
what?
you.
That wrong answer that he said, that really upsets me, man. What's his name? Let's go get him. I mean, the movies, they talk, and you were right, and he was just...
I don't know exactly what the what's it called? What the amount of money is, but apparently the UK pay France something in the region of 50 million a year to stop migrants coming across. And this is the first time that they had a documented bit of evidence to say that they did something. So somebody
Yeah.
somebody wrote this on
That
Twitter.
boat a one-way trip off.
Somebody said on Twitter that's the most expensive fucking knife in the world.
Yeah.
Really special blade that one had. Oh, yeah.
You know what? I'll bet you people start selling them on eBay. Lickety split. You know,
Hey,
the knife that was used to kill the boat.
power to them. That's what I say. If you can turn a profit on that, you crack on.
Right.
Okay, this week on QVC, we're gonna be showing you the Super Blade 3000. Now, this is no ordinary blade. It costs £50 million to manufacture, and basically, we know that it's tested on all kinds of rubber, especially boats. If you're in a situation where you want to be, slashing a boat, this is a knife for you.
This is the knife for you.
Call in
It
now.
cuts, it dices, it slices.
Now, normally we'd be selling this at £50 million a pop, but on QVC right now, you can get it for $29.99. If you dial in right now, you'll also get the free knife holder. That's right. It's a nice
There you
French
go.
policeman. He comes, he holds it for you. Now, at the same time, we're having a special on immigrants who didn't get into the boat. So you'll be able to get some of those in your house as well. They will come free of charge. They'll just loiter around in your garden, just picking up stuff for you, camping around. It's a really great summer feel. This is the summer knife to have right now. The Boat
Truly.
Slasher 3000.
Truly.
Oh dear. The good thing I heard this week, and my daughter told me this one, so that must be true on the internet somewhere. Apparently, in America, obviously, you've got the ice people. That's not the people from Game of Thrones. These are the immigration people who deport people, and apparently they deported a gentleman back to Jamaica, even though
Ironman.
he'd never
Back to Jamaica, you say?
he'd never been there, and he isn't from Jamaica.
Oh, one of those Jamaicans. I will be now.
That'd teach you for walking around with fucking dreadlocks and a spliff, you fucking poser.
True. It's the
Yeah,
dreadlocks
man.
that get you in trouble.
I'm so laid back, I love it when it's speaking of my ganja, you know what I'm saying, man. I really...
Ironman, I know what you're saying, brother.
Get down, you're gonna go back to Jamaica, you son of a bitch! Get lay
Why
down
did
on
it
the
get
ground!
so cold in the room all of a sudden? Oh, it's all this ice I see. In Jamaica, man, no ice, only women.
Run,
the ganja.
it's the ice people, We're coming to get you.
Captain Freeze's minions.
Brilliant. So,
Hey, let's put it like this. I wouldn't want to be them, and I ain't stupid enough to be them. So it's like, okay, I got my papers right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got your papers right.
I hope so, yeah. Although, to be fair, I have something that you don't have, and quite a lot of people don't have. And I'll just blow it up for you just a little bit so you can see it, because not many people... Hang on, right, check this out. Ready?
I'll blow it up for you. 3, 2, 1,
Right,
fire!
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? White privilege.
That old white privilege.
Oh, dear.
Hey, you know what? Speak like it is, man, because that's the truth.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Mum and Dad.
It's okay.
Mum and Dad were round earlier. I did say, "Why aren't you black?" Do you know what a negative effect you've had on my entire life?
I'll bet your mom split her side laughing and then slapped you silly.
She can't reach. She hasn't.
Wake up, young joker! Are you dreaming?
This is a true story. She's not been able to slap me since I was 10 years old, because I was 6 foot from about 10 years old. But what she did work out was if she stood on the stairs as I walked past, she could just get the back of my head.
Gotcha. Yep.
And then the joke really was on me, because the other thing that started to happen was the kitchen cabinets are literally at the right height to hit me in the face as well. So
so you leave one open and you walk into the room. That's a good one.
Exactly.
I told you, smart lady, man. Smart lady. I will never mess with her, man. Never.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. So there was the political part of the show, everyone. Thank you for listening and tuning in. Right, let's have a look. Ooh.
Yeah, France sent 4 pastry chefs to Afghanistan to fight the Taliban. Oh, we put them so well in the cup Suzette. Oh.
That's hilarious. I mean, how does that even? Again, how does it happen? I don't get it. So France is going. Okay, we need to undermine the Taliban in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Shall we
Give them
send
good food.
Shall we send the French Legion? You know, the guys who are very good at killing. I mean, they're one of the best trained armies in the
No,
world.
they just like to rap too much.
Yep.
They make a big, they're crazy. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit of pew-pew. They go rapping everybody.
I think it went something like this. It was kind of the French Minister for War basically was like, okay, pass me that line of coke. Okay.
Sure. Off the dead whore. Yes.
I've got a fucking great idea. Why don't we just send fucking pastry chefs across to Afghanistan?
Kills them with the cuisine.
Yeah, we'll. What we'll do, we'll get them to take across their whisks and the very sharp blades, and the Taliban will be eating out of their hands, literally, in about 48 hours. Someone make sure they've got plenty of pastry ingredients so they can make croissants.
Allez, Jacques. I agree with that. Yes. Make up Suzette, not war. Huh? And if you're gonna make war, no raping, huh?
The great thing is this way we've saved so much money by not sending our actual army. We are so clever.
Because we don't have one. Oh no, the French don't even have an army anymore. I mean, if they did, I don't think like they'd be invaded. I mean, doesn't that kind of make sense? When somebody invades your country, the army is there to defend the people, kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
although we've been trying that experiment in the UK for the past few years now, where what we do each year is we just keep downgrading the UK. Eventually, it's going to be the 43rd Scout Movement in South Bristol that's going to be able to protect the entire country. So good luck to us all. That's what I say. Although saying that, I think that in Birmingham they do actually have a girl guide group also who also are highly trained assassins. So we should be okay.
The Hashishin. I getcha. Girl assassins. Yeah. Yeah, maybe in a kung fu movie that might work.
That could work. Yeah, why not? Yeah, make our own movie. There we go. Let's start with that. That's the premise right there. Something that would not be necessarily, thought of in the first instance. The Girl Guide movement are actually ninja assassins. There you go.
The Girl Scout ninja assassins. Yes. With like little paramedic bags, to really trick you.
Now we have to extrapolate. I'll write the plot for you. Here's the plot. I'm just riffing here. Are you ready? So the plot will be something along the lines of they're very good at their job. They've just assassinated the president of Afghanistan or something.
I've heard of that country, Afghanistan.
They then come back, and then there's a new mission on the horizon. The new mission is to assassinate the king, and they're a bit torn up about this, and they don't really want to do it, and they're trying to work out why this order's come down.
They have personal conflicts.
Well, no, they'll have. Yeah, some of them will have personal conflicts, and maybe even some kind of injury that makes them less lethal than usual.
Okay.
But also what they're going to end up doing is being in a situation where they have to make that life and death situation. So they'll be like, "Oh, Your Royal Highness, I'm here on the Girl Guides, and we're going to kill you." and then the king would be very much like, "Oh no, I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm surrounded by Girl Guides. I could die at any moment." Only to learn that the head girl guide is actually a Taliban plant who has worked her way up the ranks since she was 4 years old to take over from inside and create mayhem. But one of them finds out this plot.
For Parliament, you say?
Yeah, one of them finds out this plot and then stands in front of the king and saves the day through ninja skills. And then they defeat the rogue Taliban girl guide.
Yes.
And then they work out that actually she's the great granddaughter of Akmir so and so of the Taliban. and that's how it all ends, with her going to jail. And then the end will be something like, the girl guide will say something like, well, wasn't that a great adventure? And the king will say, I'm going to make you a lady of the realm. Congratulations. And that's probably the film, but we'll leave it open for a sequel. So
sequel, yeah.
So for the sequel, we'll need to have the Taliban double agent lady will need to also have a younger sister who then wants revenge, and there will be a kind of extra credit scene at the end where
revenge is always a good way to go.
Where she finds out that Sister Dorothy has been locked up. And she's like, ooh, I'm so mad.
Not only does she have to kill the king, but she has to free her sister too.
Exactly. And you kind of root for the anti-hero a little bit, because that one's a bit misunderstood then.
Because you really think the king's an idiot.
Anyway, Sony, when you ban this show in a couple of weeks' time, which is what you normally fucking do, if I see a movie in the next couple of years along that premise, I am suing the fucking shit out of you. I'm doing it.
I remember the last time that happened.
Yes, and it's true. There's a film out there based on an idea that I came up with. Now, you can't tell me that the universe doesn't revolve around me, because it must do.
I cannot tell you that. I cannot. Absolutely not. No, sir.
I literally have main character energy all the time. Main character.
24/7. 365, yes.
To be fair, Maz, you're one of the most long-standing, returning side character
that you've ever invented.
Yeah, in the film that is my life.
There you go.
Yeah. There. The mayor of London Stan is linked to Al Qaeda. Yes, he is.
Of course he is.
Yes.
Of course he is.
Yes, because he sang that song back in the 80s, didn't he? About you can be my bodyguard if I can call you Al. And then very silently in the background, he went, Qaeda. And that's how you know.
The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio.
It's all related to films, though, because the president, the mayor is Amir Khan, isn't he? And if you remember from Star Trek...
Yes, Khan.
The Search for Spock, the one before.
He was a Muslim too.
Yeah, no, but there's a bit in there where he literally screams, Khan! Because obviously Spock got hurt a bit. So he was all like, Khan!
That was the great ending of the thingy, Right?
It was a great ending to have a thingy on, a thinging ending. Yep. But yes, I mean, that's interesting. I'm very interested in that now that he has links, apparently. So,
I also hear like a lot of new political kind of part. Here you go.
But I mean,
James.
Thank you.
Kirk.
Yeah. Hang on, I got to go back down again.
Yes.
Oh dear. Do you know, I was doing the thing that I always do in the gym this week, listening to last week's show, and I can't remember. I can't remember what I was laughing at, but there is something in there that just tickles me every time I hear it.
There's always something in there, and some like slows you down more.
Indeed,
some slows you down less.
It's always when I'm lifting a fucking heavy weight, though. I'm like, do. Yes, it's funny. Yes, la 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 la, and then once I get to that guffaw moment, that's it. Weights are not my friend anymore. Yeah, that's what I say.
This is what the great Lord of Creation deemed upon you in the universe decrees that yes, these are the moments when we will make you laugh to see if you're concentrating on that heavy fucking weight you're lifting. It's all a test, my son. It's all a test.
Jesus Christ! Tomorrow's weather forecast looks great, doesn't it? That's
fucking hot. Oh, fucking holy shit, I'm burning.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, that could be like, you guys in the U of K-sicle are like, okay, but 23 degrees outside and we're all melting because, we like it at minus 23 degrees.
Minus 23 is our sweet spot. That's the bit when we're...
There you go.
Yeah, but it's where we get to put our woolly gloves on and our knitted hat.
So Santa lives by your house.
Oh dear. Although, it's funny enough, I was reading a comic the other day, and I can't remember what the comic is called. Let's say it's called something like Futureland. It's not, but it could be. It's about It's about space aliens coming down and causing trouble.
Okay.
And so the Earth send up their brightest and their best soldiers, and so because they assume that the planet that they're going to go back and get the revenge is a cold ice planet, they went and did some training on the moon, because apparently the moon's quite cold, apparently, even though technically it's closer to the sun.
Technically it's cold, yeah.
I don't know how that works. If you're closer to the sun, it should be warmer, but hey, I'm no scientist, as you well know. Anyway, here's the kicker, right? So I'm reading through this thing, I think plausible, okay, fine, a little bit far-fetched, but plausible, only to discover, you know that planet we were going to, it was really cold, to go and beat up those aliens. Turns out they've got a base on hot as fuckistan planet, so we're going to go there instead. So they did all this training on the moon for no reason at all, and I just thought, wow, that just sums up. Just sums up the whole planet.
My military service in a sentence.
Yeah.
Hurry up and wait.
Everything that you think that you would do, and then you find that you don't do that. You do something completely different, but you've trained for something else. Brilliant governments, brilliant. Even in comic books,
but
you're
that's
disappointing.
Always the nature of training, and a true professional it doesn't matter. It's the body. Any exterior input is insignificant. It's the muscle memory of the action that makes it happen, and I'll tell you that for no shit. Muscle memory, dude.
Incredible stuff.
You don't even think. It's like automatic. It's something. To tell you the truth, it's kind of frightening sometimes.
It's hotter than a meth pipe on payday.
Somebody be cooking.
Okay. What did I read earlier? That someone said
I'll be running for school board in 2026. Socialist beware. But again, a smattering of socialism is always good. Like in a good recipe, a little bit.
Look, if
everything has its place. You go overboard, now I can more than agree with you.
If socialism will pay off my fucking mortgage, I'm all for it. If it's not
Never.
If it's not going to do that, then no.
Never, because you probably have a banking system in the socialism that the rat bastards run, and they ain't even going to give you your money, so, because it's not yours, it's ours.
Yes, I suppose so. Right, okay, let's see what else we got going on then. So the track I just played is called Get Happy, who is the... Do you know what? Out of all the 7 dwarfs, he'd be the one that I wouldn't get. He'd be the one I'd leave alone, because he's quite alright, Happy's alright.
I'd get lucky.
Personally, I'd get Grumpy, I'd fuck Grumpy up, stop being such a fucking negative bastard. You know what I mean?
Either that or make him worse.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give you something to be fucking grumpy about. Here's my... I've just signed you up,
Kick him in the bell and see how he likes it.
A fucking joint account holder of my bank account. Good fucking luck.
Right.
Now you can be grumpy, bastard.
Truly.
Although bastard is one of the he's one of the dwarfs that doesn't get mentioned very much. That's why they only did 7. No. The 8th one was called Bastard.
But hey, he was Snow White's favorite.
Yes,
you know that, right?
He was indeed.
He was a 6'2" dwarf. Burly like the Hulk, she said.
I think you might be thinking of Hung Like a Donkey, who was the 9th.
She said that too.
Anyway, that brings us nicely to this next track called Desires. And so you can all think about Snow White's desires right now. There you go. Well, I'm sure you'll all agree that this track is going nowhere. So I will put something else into the mix. Let's see what happens.
Switch the record.
Yep. Let's just do. Where's that gone? There we go. Now I want you all to watch really carefully as I push play on the other deck. There you go. That was it. You got to see it here live on Copy Me Radio, because look at this live mixing. You know, all these buttons and things, they're not just for show, they actually do things. I can actually like do that, and things stop and things start again, and it's amazing, really. It really is amazing. It's not all for show, man.
Joker, give us a short lesson on those amazing set of buttons you so wizardly press, move, and jive with, sir.
Well, if I press this one, then a lady says my name. Listen.
DJ Joker.
How cool is that? And you're not on here at all.
A woman in a box, you say, sire?
Yes, it's true. She's trapped in there. I don't know how she got in there, but I'm not letting her out. So what I can do here is I can just turn down the midsection just slightly. And both tracks are still mixing quite well with next to each other. But now you get the melody from one and not the other, you see.
And how does one participate in this scratchy thing that they do?
Oh, that means I've got to turn the turntable on.
Scratching my itch or something like that?
Yes. Somebody has to. There you go. So masterfully done, you didn't even notice. Did you see that?
Truly a wondrous thing to see. Truly.
I may do a bit of a scratch in a minute then. But I've not done any warm-up exercises, man, so it could be rough.
Limber up the finger and the wrist.
You laugh, but if I don't get my my warm-up done, then you know.
You're breaking out the old heating pad.
Exactly. You know, I still do have the injury. You know, this finger is higher than all of the others still.
The injury, yes.
My main scratch finger, that is, as well.
Scratching finger. I wonder if you can insure that.
Well, not retrospectively. If I could, I'd be fucking rich, wouldn't I?
Right.
Okay. Here we go. This is me in the mix, you can tell, because this lady's going to confirm what I've just said.
You're listening to DJ in the Mix.
is all about expression. You only live once and you're not coming back, so express yourself.
Give me a scratch. Give me a scratch. Give me a scratch.
It's all about expression. You only live once and you're not coming back, so express yourself.
Give me a scratch. Give me a scratch. Scratch. Give me a scratch.
choice. You can check it all out. It's the weapon of choice. Yeah. Don't be shocked by the tone of my voice. It's the new weapon of choice. Yeah.
See, I told you I could stand up.
Well done, sir. I guess that's what you get for running 5K a week, right?
True. Very true. Gotta ask Reddit everything these days. People who don't cuddle after sex, why? And the response is, she says that costs extra.
It truly, I've heard it does. Yes, yes. And a brand new car! Yeah, everything costs extra, I guess. Oh, and batteries not included, and don't forget your sunscreen.
I was told not to. That's why the sunscreens.
That was a nice mix, man.
Yeah,
I'm
and with
happy.
no warm up.
Just remember to ice the scratching finger and heat. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I would a manly scratching finger you have. Oh, lumpy and bumpy. Mine used to be pretty, but then the accident.
Yeah, it's never been the same since the accident. But we don't speak of the accident.
The accident. Yeah. Catch on quick, man. The accident. Ah, the accident.
See, this is the thing. People never realize how talented I am, you see, because not only am I controlling the video feed, with my other finger I'm mixing still, whilst leaning in a really awkward kind of way. But look, from this camera angle, it just looks like I'm sat normally and going, hey, how are you?
Absolutely, man. You're not all twisted up on there. No, man. It was like playing piano with the crossover.
It is, yeah. Never got my left hand down for scratching. Never been able to do that. I can just about passable get away with a quick, like, you know, boom, and get rid of it, but that's about it.
Well, the left-handed has other qualities. It's like, what would you do without a left hand if you were going to open up a jar?
True.
Ah.
I'd smash it on the floor. Haha.
And eat glass and die.
Yes. Yeah. Game over, man. Game over.
Game over. Why live? True. So they call him DJ Joker the Builder. Yes, he can.
Yes, I can. I can.
Absolutely. Never had a doubt. Ever.
Well, what else have we got in this folder?
some good stuff.
Probably, I don't know.
Always good stuff in the folder. Shall I pick a number?
Go on then, pick a number to see if I've got a decent number. There's
68.
Okay, there's almost 200 tracks in this actually, so let's have a quick look.
Well, okay. 68. That's a good number.
Well, 69 would be better, but
69 and 3/4 closer enough.
okay, yeah, all right, yeah, fine. It's got Leather Jacket Man in it, but we'll see. You never know. Sometimes he does some good stuff.
You never know. Have you watched the second part yet?
No, of what?
Which we were talking about last week. Like Marie or something like that.
Oh, Becky.
Becky, there you
Becky,
go,
yeah.
Becky. Kaleki Becky. That's Iraqi.
Actually, it was really good. Yeah, I did watch it. Yeah.
Didn't remind you of a manga comic or kind of
It did a bit.
Oriental.
It did a bit. Yes.
See, I knew it. I knew from what I saw. I was like, I get this. Okay.
Do you know what? This song's got some great lyrics in it. I mean, these are like ground-breaking lyrics. They are just out of this world. So much so you don't want to miss what this woman is singing about right now. It's all about the vocals in this track. If you really, really enjoy music, you're gonna love these vocals when you listen to this somewhere else, because I'm going to talk over the woman singing entirely. You'll have no clue what she's singing about. Hedgehogs crossing the road, looking both ways, wondering whether or not up is down, whether dogs and cats will live together, and anything else that may spring to mind. You will never know on this show, because I'm going to talk constantly over the entire track so that I crash the vocal. I will never get hired on a commercial radio station on this basis. They absolutely fucking hate it when you crash the vocal.
They do.
I have the skill, although there is one person who's even better at it than me, and he's below me right now. Because if he just...
I'm laughing.
Yeah, well, whatever, because she was going to hold on to something, but I'm not going to let you know what, because I'm talking over. There we go.
That's the way we do it.
Let's not...
Oh
I'll tell you what.
So 68 wasn't the good number 69. I always must remember 69.
Oh, dear.
Well, I mean, I'm always good for a 68, and I'll owe you one later. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a 68.
Yeah, well, 68 isn't that the same, but with a fat woman?
No, that's 68, and I'll owe you one for later.
Okay.
There you go. It's like I get mine. I'll talk about yours maybe next week.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad for Clementine Douglas, because she sounds like she's an awesome vocalist. It's just one of those things. Once Maz has crashed the vocal, I've got to crash the vocal continually, because otherwise I might learn what this song actually is and what she's singing about. Anyway.
When did I crash your vocal? Yeah, it might have been one of these times, but I don't know. I'm deaf. I can't hear.
All right, let's see what this one's about. Robin Schultz's extended mix of "Baby Don't Hurt Me," because nobody wants to be hurt by a baby, do they? Really? So
that costs extra.
Well, unless they've got the Boat Stabber 3000 and it's a little toddler coming towards you. Where did you get that? That's the Boat Stabber 3000. Go gaga.
eBay. Fuck you.
I want you for the dirty and clean. When you're waking in your dreams, make me bite my tongue and make me scream. See, I got everything that you need. Ain't nobody gonna do it like me. We are burning at a high degree. And you make me feel like it hurts, and it hurts. Baby, this part of the rush. This is us. What is love?
DJ Joker.
Yeah, there you go. A bit more mixing-y stuff for you, because that's how I like to roll sometimes.
True. True. Most of the time.
All right, okay, let's have a look then, see if we can make things happen, because that's what we do. We make things happen here. Whether the things will work or not is another bloody thing entirely.
That's true. That's up to the universe.
Yeah, somebody somewhere would want to make things happen.
Truly. Our overlord masters.
There we go.
Owe us money.
There we go. Right. Okay. He says, "Here we go," as if I'm doing something, but you know.
Or if we're actually going somewhere.
Yeah, indeed.
In time.
Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Who knows?
True.
All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. See if this works. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep, there I am. There I am on that page right there. So this is the thing I was talking about last week. This is the thing right here. This is the thing. This is the Becky film I watched last week. Which basically...
Oh, are we about to learn what DJ Joker has been watching?
Indeed, indeed. Do you know what, though? I've never watched Top Gun. That's a fact.
Nice.
That's a fact.
But take that to the bank.
But I did watch Becky, which was fine.
Yes.
Because it was about Becky, which is what I wanted to watch. So that was good. Mm-hmm. And I liked it so much that I then decided I'm going to go and watch Becky 2, which is called something really interesting. It's not really called Becky 2. But we're going to type in Becky 2 and see if that comes up. Here we go. I thought it was called The Revenge of Becky. It's not. It is basically The Wrath of Becky. And it's got the same protagonist in it. Hooray! So this literally follows on from the from the last film. It's perfect.
Okay.
And extremely entertaining again as she kills Nazis. And
Killing Nazis used to be a pastime in the 40s.
well, it was very fashionable for a while, but these days not so much so. But
And then we ran out of Nazis.
But as you said, it's got
Yeah.
that comic book style that I absolutely love. It's got that kind of really good storyboarding going on, and also has got these sort of rednecky neo-Nazi people in it. Now there is one bit I've got to spoil it for you because it is such a great line in the film.
Okay.
So basically, she tracks down this guy who has wronged her, and he's literally begging for his life, Maz, and he's going, "I'm so sorry. I'll turn over a new leaf. I promise you, I'll bring up my son the right way. I've got a wife and a family, and please don't kill me." And she goes, it's so funny. She goes,
Very rednecky.
yeah, and she goes, and this isn't her voice, but I'm just doing it. And she goes, and what's your son's name? And he looks at her, really, really worried. And he goes, Adolf, and then she kills him. So it's just a beautiful moment in the film, just a beautiful moment with two people connecting on a level, talking about family and all of that kind of thing. And as such, it was just kind of like, wow, that's brilliant. That really is brilliant.
Right on.
So look, I know that you're not into chick flicks, but this has got some great gore in it, and the first one does as well. There's some brilliant things in both of these films where there's just like loads of blood and gore. It is Home Alone meeting Quentin Tarantino with comedy. And it's just great fun. And they've left it open at the end. They could make a third, Maz. They could.
Well, I would hope for you that they would, because, I mean, 1 was excellent, 2 was even better, and 3, okay, we're getting warmed up. We're learning our trade craft.
Exactly. So fair play. It all seems to be pretty good. Here's an advert for Calvin Klein now for no reason on the telly. Let's critique this for a second. Well, is it
2 Calvin Kleins for the price of 1?
It depicts a woman lying down doing fuck all. So good job.
Okay.
Good job,
Yeah.
Calvin. Good job. And that must be the first one there. Anyway, it's good. I don't know what else to say. It's good. Watch it. It's definitely worth it. It made me forget about my troubles for an hour and 20 minutes, you know.
Hey, man. Oh, it works longer than that would be like half a bottle of whiskey would work that long.
I think that's the problem. I've run through the Father's Day gift, so I've run out.
Oh,
yeah.
No. Oh, no.
This is what happens when I end up choosing my own Father's Day present. I obviously choose the good stuff, which means it gets drunk really fast.
Well, Dad always deserved the best. Hey, listen, be smart, Father, for your daily consumption. Get a case. They're cheaper.
That's a great idea. Something I have watched over the past week or so, though, because why the hell not? I've been watching the old Godfather films again, because who doesn't like a good Godfather film about Godfathering?
You do. You love a good Godfather. You've seen them all in forwards and backwards.
I have indeed, and I'm watching them forwards
even
again.
The special director's cut and all that.
The one in chronological order, which is great fun to watch if you've got a spare 9 hours. So the great thing about this is that no matter how many times I watch it, I'm blown away by lots of things. But obviously, first up, the acting is top notch, absolutely top notch. It's very good. You
got top-notch actors in there,
Exactly. But something I've noticed watching it this time round, there's a lot of doors being closed in these things. There's always doors being closed. If you watch The Godfather, just start counting how many times you watch doors being closed. It kind of blows you away a little bit, to be honest with you, on how many times the doors get closed.
Quite metaphorical, I think
so. Well, and I know in Godfather 3 this happens a bit as well, but the original Godfather film, Vito Corleone has doors closed, so other people can't see what's going on. It's symbiotic of that world. And then obviously the next one is the same for 2, and I know in 3 there'll be some doors closed as well. I know that people are watching this for the first time and thinking, why is Joker talking about doors being closed? But honestly, trust me on this, you will be surprised how many times doors are closed, and how many times also, and this is what's really powerful about this film, the action happens off camera. It
Again,
happens a lot.
Well, we've talked about this
Yeah.
too, and it's like better for you to make it up
Exactly.
than whatever we could show you.
Exactly. So, I mean, Frito, who was named after the chocolate bar, of course, he gets shot on the lake whilst he's fishing and given a Hail Mary. But when the deed is being done, they had no visual effects budget that day, so they just pan to the left slightly, and then they show Michael Corleone in his house, and then you hear bang. Now, you could almost go, well, how do I know that that's what happened? Maybe somebody else got shot, or somebody was hunting that day.
I think someone has a little bit of extra knowledge from all the Godfathers that he's watched.
Indeed. Anyway, it turns out Frito is really dead, because they backed that up in Godfather 3 just to make sure in the recap that you get it, that he's dead. He's dead.
And they went back to the water.
Yeah, definitely. He was kind of floating there.
They found his ring and watch.
But yeah, so it is great. I mean, if you've never watched this, do you know my eldest son really recently has said to me, I've never watched it, and he sat down and watched it, and he went,
what?
That was actually really good. I was like, yeah, I know.
It is. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Not only that, the shit's real.
Yeah, exactly. But I do love the whole marshmallow stuffed in the mouth kind of thing. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. You know, I mean, it's the whole, you don't even call me friend.
Really.
And what's really
it could be done like that too.
What's really funny though is that in the second film where they portray him as a young man, he didn't have a speech impediment then. That's something he developed later on in life. So it just goes to show that you never know. You could develop a speech impediment at any time, Maz.
I think maybe he was, when he was a younger man, you know, his character wasn't so developed, and this is just like shtick that he does to be impressive. But
They were played by different actors, to be fair. I mean, you know,
no, I know that, but his excuse would be, no, it hasn't. Nothing happened yet. You know, I'm too young for a speech impediment.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, so I watched that. That was good. And I watched the second one. That was good. And I'm halfway through, or maybe a third through of the third one, which is always the kind of contentious one, because that's the kind of like, meh, it could have been better. I mean, Francis Ford Coppola went, do you know who'd be really good in a starring role in my film? My own daughter. Is she a good actress?
There you go.
No, she's never acted before in her fucking life. But let's give her a go anyway. I'm guessing she might be a really excellent actress. I don't know. I know she also directs as well. She's directed a couple of films in her own right.
To be honest, I know that women in general are very good actors.
There we go.
There we go.
That's why there's a whole Oscars category just for them. So
they should just win Oscars. Men don't. No, women, they're the true actors.
Girl power, that's what I say. Right, okay.
Of course.
It's 10 to 8, Maz, which means it's 10 to whatever hour it is.
Wherever
you are. Because
that's how time works, my friend.
that is indeed how time
Tick-tock,
works.
you don't stop.
Right, so
well, I'm very happy that the second Becky was lived up to expectations.
Indeed. Anyway, let's not crash the vocal of this one, because it's Blondie in Heart of Glass on Copy Radio.
Boom.
Sorry, I was just reading the write-up, Maz, of The Godfather, and I've misread something, which makes it a lot funnier. This is the write-up on IMDb. It says the aging patriarch of the organized crime dynasty transfer control of his clandestine empire And then I read to his redundant son, like his son was out of work or something, and he was like, "Yeah, I need to give my son something to do. Maybe he could control my empire." But it's reluctant son, not redundant son.
Reluctant son.
Yeah, those are different things.
That dyslexia will get you, man.
I'll tell you what, that would be a much more interesting. Why did he get made redundant from his last job? Was he just no good at it, or,
True.
We're closing down the mafia school. You're gonna have to clear your desk out. We're sorry.
Nobody has money to pay the bribery anymore.
Yeah, you did a good job last year here, but you're gonna have to find something else to do.
Right.
Whatever accent that was.
Hopefully one of these days, man.
Indeed. Sorry, this made me giggle. Completely different film. Yeah. I'm just making my own films up now as we go along.
Please. Always a good story, though.
Yes.
The redundancy file.
Agent X, please change the fucking font color on this bloody meme. I can't read it.
It hurts my eyes. I'm blind.
I've literally got to zoom in like this to be able to read it. It's so bad on the eyes. The green and the red just make my eyes literally bleed.
It's like, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, thanks.
Work for it, sweetheart.
Yeah. My eyes are bleeding and all you do is make fun of me. Oh my god.
Really.
It is a lovely little rhyme though. It goes, Maz and Joker. One's a drinker and one's a smoker. To find out who's, click the link. You motherfucker. Their Sunday show is fucking pucker. Every Sunday till 9, sit back and have a wine or a smoke until you choke. Please don't change my Fin Coke. There you go.
There you go. A true poet. The Bard Agent X.
Yes. If he was around the same time as Shakespeare would have killed himself through jealousy. I'm sure of it.
True.
Get better glass. Type better.
Get a bigger screen.
I've got a big screen. My screen's so big.
Your screen's so big.
My screen's so big that I can put a picture of your mama on it and I can see both sides. That's how big my monitor is.
Truly wrap around. Yeah, my screen's so big your mom could be on it. Yeah, that's a
good one.
Good one.
I just came up with that. That's literally.
How big is it? That's how big it is.
Yep.
Absolutely. I got a thing with your mom jokes, and yeah, that's fucking funny, man.
Yeah, there you go. Write that one down. By Joker.
Straight up, man. Yep, your mom. Yeah.
Although, all joking aside, your mum is so fat, I had to roll over twice to get off the bitch.
There you go.
That's one of my faves. I like that one. I'm pretty sure that may even be an Eddie Murphy one, that one. I'll give credit where credit's due. I'm pretty sure it was an Eddie Murphy one.
Your mom, it's like a thing. It's very, yes, it's amusing as hell. And you know what? The funny thing is, you go around the room, somebody's always going to get insulted.
True.
Somebody's always going to, I could never understand. Come on, man. How fat was she, or how skinny was she, or what, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, how big was her trunk? You know, okay, how many chins did she have? You know?
She had more chins than the Chinese phone director.
The phone director, yep. True that. Chins than a Hong Kong phone book.
Yeah, let's have a look. Because there's obviously websites with this. Sounds like your mama is so fat that when she got on the scale, it said, "I need your weight, not your phone number."
That's a lot of numbers, man.
Your mum is so fat, I took a picture of her last Christmas and it's still printing. Your mum is so ugly that when she tried to join an ugly contest, they said, sorry, we don't take professionals.
There you go.
Yeah.
How ugly was she? She was ugly. I'm telling you, she was so ugly. She taught the dog how to walk backwards.
Your mama's so fat and old, when God said, let there be light, he asked your mother to move out of the way.
That's fat.
Yeah.
That's fat. Your mom's so fat, she has her own gravitational field.
Nice. Your mum is so
Live long and
stupid.
prosper. That was a
Yeah.
Spock joke.
Your mum was so stupid that when a burglar broke into her house, she ran downstairs, dialed 911 on the microwave and couldn't find the call button. Oh, wow, this is a good one. Your mama's so fat, her belly button gets home 15 minutes before the rest of her does.
Yeah. Yeah. I just turned the 911 again. That was funny.
See, this isn't even fun. I mean, I'm all for jokes, right? But this, I mean, your mama's so stupid, she stuck a battery up her ass and said, I got the power. Now, 37 bloody thousand people have smiled at that, but it's not very clever and it's not actually that funny, really.
Not. No. I would think not a battery. I would think of like some hardcore electrical compliance that you could actually get the power. You know? Okay.
Your mama's so stupid, she climbed over a glass wall to see what was on the other side.
Okay, well that would go like Polish jokes or any of the. That's a very generic thing.
It's American humor, obviously. Lots of stupid Americans.
Lots of them.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yo Mama
yes,
is so
there are.
stupid, she brought a spoon to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and it was a big one too.
Yeah.
No, I ain't mine with a baby with a teaspoon. With a baby teaspoon. I can't eat that much. I take small bites.
Your mama's so stupid, she took a ruler to bed to see how long she slept.
There you go.
Although this is
There
good,
you
I like
go.
this one. This is good. Yo Mama's so fat that when she went to the zoo, the hippos got jealous.
Straight up. So did the elephants. I heard them like talking behind her back.
Your mama's so fat, she needs cheat codes for the Wii Fit.
I wouldn't know about that.
Okay.
Wii Fit.
The Wii Fit is a. Don't worry, we're not getting into that now. Hey, we've come to the.
Technology.
We've come to the end of our show, Maz.
Have we?
It's kind of like the ending bit where we sing these famous goodbye, farewell. It's wonderful to have you, but we're going now. Probably.
Pumpkins away.
I mean, I don't see why not. I suppose you could do that.
It happens.
That's right. We're done. This is the end of the show. If you've managed to last the whole 2 hours, congratulations. You've got stamina.
Right on.
You've got grit. And we are amazed by you. Remember, it's about showing up. You've already done the work. All you had to do was sit there and listen. And you did it. Well done.
Well done.
We're going to be back next week. Same bad time, same bad channel on Copy Me Radio, where we'll be talking more nonsense and playing more music as we do every single week between 7 and 9 p.m. UK time. Apart from that, yeah, we're done. Anything you want to say before we go? No? Maybe?
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Nice mixes. Everything.
I thought-
Good info on what Joker has been watching.
I thought it was awesome as well. But we're going, so you can all go home too as well. So goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.